All right, good evening, everybody. We are live in Austin, Texas this evening. A rare night stream that we don't do very often anymore. Hope everybody's doing okay. It is Friday, October the 18th, 2024. And it's... Dang it, we're disconnected. How did that happen? Everything is staying somewhat unbusy this evening. Hang on a sec, I gotta send a message. Alright. I think it may have just restarted my stream. Man, I thought I fixed these issues today. But I guess I didn't. Well, what do you know? Alright. Butterfly! Hello, how are you doing, young lady? Hope you're doing well tonight. Hope your husband's doing well tonight. We are live in North Austin right now, actually. Let's see how many folks stop by from our daytime stream to see how they to see if they're going to stop by for a nighttime stream. I'm still kind of jacked up a little bit from that accident earlier that we covered. That accident this morning was very serious, and it was very sad. I really hope that the family of the victim in that accident is okay. I don't know. We see a lot out here on the street, but when you see an actual human in that condition, it drives it home that this could all be over in nothing but a second, So, I don't know. I went home today and played with my little boy. Actually, I took apart the Dash Mobile and played with my little boy, and he was singing outside, and I took videos of him, sent them up to Killer Carla. It was a lot of fun. Doing good, Butterfly. Doing all right. I am going to tell you, I am ready to be at home with my family right now. I've gotten so used to being at home every night that now that I'm out here tonight, it just feels odd. But this is where we need to be. The streets need us. Let's see here. Yes, I am live on X. Okay, good. I'm live on X. I couldn't tell for a second if I was live or not. Anyway, covering the streets out here is different when you do that. When you're covering the streets at night, there's a lot more bullshit happening out here. There's a lot more crime. There's a lot more drunks on the roadway. It's different, and I'm not a big fan of covering the streets at night anymore. Texas Cutie, loving the After Dark Live. Good deal. Normally follow the live streams in Los Angeles, but I'm here tonight instead. Absolutely, that's really awesome. Texas Cutie. Good deal. Well, welcome to Austin, Texas, Friday night. We're going to have a good time tonight. We're going to see what's happening on the streets. Right now, like I said, there's not a whole lot happening right now, but it is only 6:10. It is only 6:10. We're going to head over to Lamar, and we're going to head up through Little Mexico. That is usually a hot spot for nastiness. For those that don't know, I did lose access to the Austin police radios. They went encrypted, so I am having to find these incidents and things just basically by luck. Texas Cutie. Jeffrey, good evening. Storm Chaser Mark, good evening. How are you guys doing? I promised you guys I would be out here earlier during this morning show, and here we are. I got to get back to the night streams. This is where all the action's happening. We are doing a little bit of lagging right now, it looks like, actually. I'm hoping that the connection stays stable tonight. I'm not planning on getting too far away from the city, so hopefully it will stay steady. I do have the Starlink running, and I have my Live Pack running tonight, so I've got both of them running, and I can switch back and forth if need be. So yeah. Not a whole lot has happened. Here's the thing. I want to talk just briefly about the TDA gang member, who I believe is a TDA gang member, that did the double homicide the other night or early the other morning. And one of my good friends is the Texas bureau chief for the Daily Mail, and she called me yesterday, and we got to talking about a few things. And obviously I've been talking about him being a part of TDA and TDA operating in Austin. Well, what I haven't told you guys is I've been out running around a lot of these apartment complexes, asking questions, talking to people, and trying to find out if that Venezuelan gang is operating in Austin. And it is. I'm going to tell you right now it is. But I've also raised some suspicions. And I did that kind of, I didn't really mean to. But they are not happy with me at the moment. They're not happy with me asking questions. They're not happy with me making the videos and such. It brings too much attention on them, and they know it. Now look, this gang is used to operating in Venezuela, and down in Venezuela, they operate with impunity. They do whatever they want to do down there with no repercussions. So they're very outward. They're very open about what they're doing. They don't mind telling people. So these folks come here to the United States, and they start trying to operate the same way as what they did down south. And it ends up bringing a lot of attention to them. This isn't Venezuela, obviously. Maduro, it's a bad thing. So they're a little too open about their stuff, and it's starting to bring a lot of attention on them. They see what's happening in all of these other cities around the country, Aurora, up in Chicago, San Antonio right now. They're getting shut down in San Antonio right now, and now we're starting to throw the spotlight on them here in Austin, and they are not happy about it. So I've got to be careful, and I got to watch my back out here. I do not want to end up getting hurt just by being kind of a naive person. Ready to watch OPL? Yes, on Patrol Live. Mark, my little boy, and I, Joseph, back when it was Live PD, before it was OPL, it was Live PD. My wife and Joe and my little boy, this was back when I didn't have any other kids. It was just Joseph. We would watch Live PD. It was like a thing. I mean, we made our nights were centered around that. We would go and get some really good junky fast food like burgers or something, and then we would come home and watch Live PD. We were on Live PD at one point back when they were in Williamson County. I don't know if you guys remember that, but Robert Chody, Sheriff Chody, is a friend, and he had us out to do some stuff with Live PD. Yeah, man, I heard what's happening up there around 2222 and 620. Apparently there is a really bad gas leak up there from what I hear. If you guys are in that area or you live in that area, please be careful. That gas is nothing to mess with. That stuff will get you. So, Yeah, if you're up around 620 and 2222, please be careful out that way. Not only that, but traffic is an absolute nightmare out there. It is an absolute nightmare right now. All right, so we're going to head up Lamar, Little Mexico. We're going to head up into downtown. I hope the audio is sounding a little bit better tonight. Bad Squirrel, hello to you. I hope the audio's sounding a little better tonight. Since I did rip my rig apart and redo it today, I've added some extra, a new microphone into the mix, and made it to where I don't actually have to hold it. So I hope the audio's sounding better than what it has sounded in the past. Now, my only concern is that since the mic is a lot better and it's a very expensive mic, it's going to pick up all of the ambient noises as well. It took us an hour to get from River Place to by Target. Awesome. Yeah, you wouldn't get me into that gridlock. Yeah, just stay home for sure. All right, good. So it sounds good. Awesome. That sounds really good. Like I said, if the background noise, the road noise, my air conditioner, I have to keep my air conditioner up to keep the computer cool. Hopefully it's not making too much noise. All right. Let's see what we can find. Let me see. Let me check the... let me see what calls are out there right now. So we have 2 gas leaks right now. There's one at Riverside and 35 as well. There's a dumpster fire on Chevy Chase. And then, of course, the special event out at the Circuit of the Americas. We have the F1 here this weekend. The races are here. People were getting out of cars, running to the gas station and back to vehicles. I believe it. I 100% believe it. You know, I mean, at a certain point, what are you supposed to do? Like, if you're a female and you really have to go to the bathroom, I mean, what are you supposed to do? You know, as with a male, you know, you can use a bottle or a cup to, you know, if you got to pee. But as a female, that would suck to be stuck there for so long. Tell Harold I said hi, and I hope he's having a good night. Yeah, so, I mean, what do you do as a female? Obviously, I'm not a female. What do you do if you get stuck in traffic like that and you literally, like, your back teeth are floating, kind of got to go pee? You know what I mean? Like, you're really about to just, like, if we don't go pretty soon, we're about to have some serious issues. That kind of, I got to go to the bathroom. Because we all know it happens. And for myself, I would empty out my Coke bottle and just hope. Here we go with this disconnection stuff. Jeez, I sure hope it did not restart my YouTube stream. At least, I know it probably restarted everything else. But if it restarted the YouTube stream, I'm going to be a little upset. Are we back? Gosh, dog it. I thought I had fixed that. Apparently I didn't. Sorry, y'all. I really am sorry. This shouldn't be happening. I went through my whole setup with a fine-tooth comb. And number 2, oh man, a number 2 would be bad. Are we on, guys? Are we live right now? What do we got going? Apparently, I'm in an area with a really bad connection. Are we live? Are we here? Dumpster fire is a good description. Every time I read that, every time a call comes out, a dumpster fire, I sit here and think, like, that's Austin to a T right now. It is just a dumpster fire. Okay, YouTube is okay. Good. All right. Well, I'm sorry. Yeah, I had some connection issues just a second ago. I am sorry. I have to real quickly. And I apologize to you guys right now, but I have to go in here and get a glass of bottle of water real quick. I did not do that before I started, and I need a drink. I need a drink. All right, bad squirrel, good deal. All right. Y'all bear with me one sec here. All right. About to throw. Sounds like an excellent idea. Have a little bit extra for me, if you don't mind. If you don't mind, have some extra for me. All right, one sec here. Okay, if y'all can bear with me for just 1 sec and watch the Dash Mobile, I will be back in like 2 minutes. All right. I am back. All right, watch the Dash Mobile. We're back. The Dash Mobile is safe, and I got weak and bought a snack. I am sorry. To my diet, that is. I had to buy a snack. Let's see if any calls came in while I was inside. Nope, everything is in. All right, we're gonna head over and head up. Burn it. Dang it. We're disconnected again. What the heck? You know what? I don't care. I can't worry about it constantly. Not sure you can share. Come on. You got to share the wine. Share that wine. Alright. Let me see if it started a new stream. Oh, of course. It started like 5 new streams. Man, this royally blows. All right. So, if you guys are interested in what I'm eating a Southwest chicken wrap thing. Actually, that's really not bad at all. You know what? For gas station food, that's pretty dadgum tasty. We're trying to work our way into downtown right now. Oh, see, you got a few bottles. That's it. I'm coming over. I'll be there in 20 minutes. I'm sorry if y'all hear me eating. All right. Hello, Zero. The comment. I wanted to look last night. I just found out about it last night. I didn't even know the damn thing was around, but I just found out about it last night. I would love to see it, actually. I really would. Sparkling strawberry. Break her and burn it. Sorry, I got a mouthful of food. All right. My mic cut off there for just a second. Yes, 14th through the 24th, supposed to be visible. Well, I wish. I may try to look. I heard it's like back towards the west or something like that, right? All right. Man, this mic picks up every sound. I'm not kidding you. I hope. Chomp the mic. I've been chomping a Southwestern something. Yeah, see, with a mic like this is where I need the cough button, because if I sneeze or cough on y'all, it's going to be extremely loud. It's going to be loud. Can y'all hear the... It makes a full round basically chasing the sun. Well, I'm going to try to take a look at it. I posted a picture of the moon last night that I took. I thought that was a really cool picture that I took. Richie B, what's up? Blow out your speakers on accident. Be like, just start coughing on you. Nah, I wouldn't do that to you. I can throw the mic away from my face. Hey, come on. The door's got to slam. This is the Dash Mobile. This is the Dash Mobile. All right, so What's everybody up to tonight? I'll tell you what, let me get the window up because it's too loud in my ears. I've got, with this mic, I can monitor, so I have headphones on and I can monitor the audio levels. And I can hear everything right now, like cars driving by, wind, I can even hear my air conditioner. Can y'all hear all of that? Is it making it through to the stream? Or is it just in my monitors? Because it sounds like that I'm broadcasting every little squeak and squiggle. Jeffrey's used to gunfire. Yeah, let me see here. Hang on. Did that call? There was a call that just came out and I missed it. What was it? Hazardous condition. Yeah, man, that gas leak up on 620 is it's going to be there a while. The AC is making it. Well, see, and that's the problem. I can't do anything about the AC because my computer will overheat, sadly. Welcome to our audio experience. Hey, the vocals better sound better. If they're not, if it doesn't sound any better, then I'm going back to my original mic. Because I'm not a big fan of headphones. Excuse me. They said 8 to 10 hours. Yeah, it must have been one hell of a gas leak. That's all I got to say. Like one hell of a gas leak. I'm going to roll the windows down so y'all can hear the birds. I'm going to give you guys a listen. Do not change it. You got it. Can y'all hear the birds? Texas cutie, no extraneous noise problems. How about I just bought popcorn? What do you think? Should I go at it? What's shaking, sweet man, I can't even say your name tonight. Sweet contrarian Jane. What's going on? Yeah, the birds are loud. I hope you're doing fine tonight, Miss Jane. Birds with a Z. So the gas leak and water line rupture, was the gas leak actually? I have no clue, but from what I heard, it released an absolute metric ton of gas. So I feel bad for everybody up there. We were just talking about it a second ago. The traffic is so bad on 620 right now that people were getting out of their cars and going into the gas station and leaving their cars sitting up on 620. I mean, I get it. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Especially, if you're a female and you can't very well use a bottle. Let's see. Someone says they saw it happen. So it looked like from the video or the images that I saw that it was a excavator that looked like it was doing some digging. Is that what it was? Those former scam people that caused those. It may be. There's been several gas leaks in the city over the last week. I think there's at least 3 that I know of. Anybody heading out to the Circuit of the Americas this weekend? Anybody going out to the F1 races? Eating some East Side pizza. Heck yeah, Mark, that sounds good. Bad Squirrel. If you guys are headed out there, it's a really cool. I used to go to the races all the time with my dad when I was younger. And we would go to the drag races. We would go see NASCAR. It was a lot of fun. Sounds like somebody either didn't use 811 or they did use it and didn't really pay attention to what 811 was saying. That's a good way to blow up a whole neighborhood, man. Because those pipes, I believe those, the gas pipes, they're metal, right? And if you hit it with an excavator, if that thing sparks, you're in a hell of a lot of trouble. And the bad thing about gas is it's heavier than air, so it pools. You know, like it'll pool in low-lying places. Yes, Killer Carla was at the races. We had a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun growing up at the races. We had Sandy's last night. Oh, man. You had Sandy's last night? I am jealous. Hey, next time you guys are at Sandy's, go to the restroom there and look how jacked, absolutely weird the restrooms are at Sandy's. They made a bus assist. That's so bad. Summer plastic yellow. Yeah, Sandy's is delicious, and their restroom is completely odd. It's not dirty, it's just built. It's like they put a restroom in without thinking, like after the fact. Or that's what it looks like to me. You've seen them. Got a mouth bite. Got a bite in the mouth. Hang on. The Austin Jack. Oh, are they yellow? Like I said, I really have no clue what I'm talking about, to be quite honest. Top Notch has the odd restroom. So does Sandy's. I've only been to Top Notch one time to eat. I've been one time. Oh, man. I feel like I'm choking. Alright. I'm going to stop eating now. I don't know what it is about doing these streams, but I'm fine. And then the minute that I kick on the start streaming button, I get hungry every single time. Go Dodgers, Pedro says. Heck yeah. Yes, go Dodgers. I do love the Dodgers. I used to be a Texas Ranger kind of guy, but now I'm a Dodgers fan. I'm just kidding. I don't even watch baseball. I used to be a Texas Ranger fan and a Dodger fan. Pedro, foot's doing all right. I'm actually feeling better. I've been kind of taking it easy. I haven't been doing any camp visits this week, so I haven't been doing any hiking. And going to be going back to that starting Tuesday. I've got some camps to visit. Little River. Oh, man. There you go, Mark. Little River. We found out because they ran a natural gas line through the sewer line by accident. Well, that sucks. Pedro, thanks for coming in tonight and saying hi. And thanks for asking about my foot. I do appreciate it. There you go. Yeah, no, the fracture wasn't it wasn't a terribly bad fracture, and there was really nothing they could do with it besides they were going to put it in one of those walking boots, you know what I'm talking about? But I was able to talk them into not doing that and giving me that thing that it's a brace that'll go around your ankle, but you can still use your normal shoe. 7th inning, 10-6, there you go. There's a person living there behind Walgreens, 620 and 2222. Well, he may want to think about moving. He may want to think about moving at some point. All right, guys, I'm going to take you guys right up into downtown. We're going to go check out 6th Street real quick before they shut the whole area down for the Friday night fights. It is nothing but an absolute clusterfuck on 6th Street after 10 o'clock at night. And I can tell you right now, the locals in this town will absolutely not... Most locals do not go there that much. If they're smart, that is. He was sleeping on a mattress. That's sad. Well, I mean, at least he's got a mattress, you know. I sure do. Shattered my ankle. Falling. Oh, man. That sucks. Fell off a damn building. Whew. I'm sorry, man. This is not my first injury to this ankle. I can tell you that. Killer Carla's in the chat. She can tell you how much I've screwed this particular ankle up. Yeah, with F1 here this weekend, it's going to be a wild time on 6th Street. There's a lot of people from out of town. And everybody, when tourists come to Austin and they want to drink, they think they've got to go to 6th Street. I just hope they know what they're getting themselves into this weekend. It's going to be wild. Yep, UT get, yeah, the F1, yeah, for sure. The F1's going to be, there's going to be a lot of people and on 6th Street. It will live up to its name tonight as the dirt. Sneak down, and you know what? Every time I start talking about the live pack, the damn thing disconnects on me. I'm going to shut up. I'm not going to talk about Starlink anymore. I think Elon Musk can hear me, and every time I start talking poo-poo about Starlink, I lose connection. I think they're doing it on purpose. Pedro, I am sorry, man. I really am. I don't know why it disconnected. I may have to switch back over to Starlink after all. Go Dogs! Go Dogs. Miss Butterfly, my moderator extraordinaire, is double tasking right now. She is very good at what she does. I lost every viewer I had. Man, that sucks. I lost all of my viewers over on X. That's okay, though. There's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, every time I start talking about how good the stream has been, look at that. There's somebody living right there, actually. Just right out in the open. Usually the homeless try to hide, but they're just like, fudge it, man. I'm just going to put it right out in the open. I really hope that I'm not making a mistake driving into downtown. We are going to go to West Campus right now. We're going to ride right down the drag. Yes, like, subscribe, follow. All the support we can get. We are almost remonetized on YouTube. We're almost to the point where we can be remonetized, and I think it's going to happen this time. I have, once they demonetized me, I went through the whole channel and took away everything that they could possibly have questions about. So I think we're about to get remonetized. That car just completely ran that red light. So we're almost there. Almost there. So anybody that is watching that's not followed, it would be really good for y'all to follow. Miss Butterfly, my thumb hurts. You know, it's so funny to watch people around me when they look and they're like, what the hell is this dude doing? Peace and grace, we are headed that way right now. Oh, was it orange? You guys know I'm colorblind. Like, I don't see color very, very easily. It's not a color disorder. I'm legitimately colorblind. So, with the red lights, I have to memorize what order they're lit up in. That way I can tell if we're on a green. The ones that screw me up are the ones where it's like you get a green arrow, a yellow arrow. Those screw me up. Miss Grace, we are headed to 6th Street right now. My daughter said she saw a homeless guy completely naked on the sidewalk and APD just drove by. Yep. They won't mess with it. They're not going to mess with the naked people. And that is no lie. That's sad too. I mean, I guess technically kind of like, I mean, I don't know. I have kind of mixed feelings about the nudity stuff. I can tell you, if I had a daughter on the street with me, let's say I had one of the twins with me, and some guy was walking around with this junk out, yeah, I would probably have a big issue with it. So, I would have a big issue with it. 6th Street is for the mentally deranged. We were just talking about that, especially this weekend with F1 being here. Holy moly, it's going to be nuts in downtown tonight. If anybody is thinking about going to 6th Street tonight, you might want to reconsider. And also, don't go to Rainey Street, or you might be in one of my stories. And we don't want to have to write a story about you. I can tell you that. I don't want to have to make a video about your death. Stay away from Rainey Street. My keyboard is starting to smell what it wants to spell. Oh my God, I thought you were saying your keyboard's starting to smell. I was like, what? Why is your keyboard starting to smell? She's an adult and was with a friend, their elementary schools. Yeah, see, that's sad. They've got, it's just like over there at Sunrise, man. There's always people getting naked over there too. Yeah. Yep. Bad squirrel. Rainey Street. I would bet money we hear about rain. Yeah, you probably will. I mean, there's a lot of people, and most of the deaths out of Rainey Street, it's been people from out of town. And that is fact. If you want to hear my take on the Rainey Street Ripper, I just did a show last Thursday. I think it was posted yesterday, or it could have been. Today's Friday. So it was posted yesterday morning from the Real Austin podcast, where I talk in depth about the Rainey Street Ripper. Waymo Patrol. There's a stupid Waymo. Let's hope it's none. But yet we do. Let's rephrase that. I am almost certain there's some shenanigans happening down there. Now, look, just like I said on the show last week, not every single death and drowning that happens in Lady Bird Lake is connected. But there are about 4 or 5 of those deaths that are connected. Bad squirrel, yes. If you want to, you can, excuse me, you can check out on my Twitter. I have a link to it. We did really good. So, yeah, if you start listening to people and they start talking about 28, 29, 30 deaths and they're all connected, you might want to find a different source, I think, because there is definitely not all of them are connected. For sure. The ones that I think are connected are people like Martin Gutierrez, Jonathan Honey, Clifton Axtell, those folks. And I mean, the list is not a mile long. But if you look at their deaths and the MO behind them, they match up pretty perfectly. Jason John was a death that I am on the fence about. I used to think that it was absolutely connected, but some new evidence has come out that there was a witness that watched him actually go in the water. So he definitely wasn't thrown in. That doesn't mean he wasn't drugged, Yeah, go check it out. Austin is covering it up. You are absolutely right. They're covering it up. I don't know if they're covering it up or they're just too afraid to admit something is wrong. You know what I mean? Tow for life. Hello. Look at the noob's handle. Yeah, something's going on here, man, and it's wild. Like I said, don't listen to people. If somebody's trying to tell you that everything is connected, find a new source. Butterfly. I like that Tow for Life Chronicles. Do you make videos, man? I used to do repo years ago. I did, not full time. I mean, I wasn't very good at it. I didn't really like doing it, but I did get a license to tow, to be able to do that. And about the time I quit is when a guy smacked me with a, what was that? There's that baseball team up in Round Rock. I can't remember their name now, but it was a little like souvenir bat, one of the small ones, and he cracked me right across the nose with it. I've heard Tom Segura is definitely a suspect, possibly a tandem with Garth Brooks. Tom Segura is so funny. Garth Brooks, yeah, see, that's it. Garth Brooks is doing the raping. Tom Segura is doing the killing. Garth Brooks. Who would have thought that Garth Brooks is a rapist? Well, I don't want to say he's a rapist, but he has been accused of doing some raping. Did towing for 2 years and loved it, Pedro. Yeah, the towing part would be fun. The repo part wasn't very fun. I'm not a big fan of taking people's stuff from them when they are down on their luck. Okay, there, yes. Cop watching. Heck yeah, man. I'll check you out then. I'll check you out. I do watch quite a few of those. They're very interesting for some reason. It's like you start watching, and I'm always waiting for the cop to lose his shit, Like that's what I'm just waiting on the cop to get flustered and do something stupid. Guys, we are on the drag. This is West Campus. We are on the western edge of the University of Texas right now, and there is a big game here this weekend. Austin, California, yes. Yeah, it's crazy. We are a blueberry and a strawberry field. That's what we are. He'll blame it on his alter ego. Wasn't his alter ego Chris Gaines or some shit like that? I think it was Chris Gaines. Garth Brooks, this guy. I don't answer questions. Well, okay, you're in the Austin area. Cool. Yeah, most all of my viewers are from the Austin area, actually. I have very few that's from outside of here. I do have a moderator that is from Hamburg, Germany. They stole my hometown. The commies did it. Chris Gaines, yep, that's it, Chris Gaines. What a goofy idea that was. Actually, I thought it was kind of brilliant. I was young when that happened. I was really young when that whole thing came out, that album, and excuse me. What is beeping? Did y'all hear that? Is that something in the dash mobile? No, I don't think. What is that beeping? Melody, Houston, Texas. Welcome in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming to the party tonight. The University of Texas is busy tonight. We're going to go down over to 6th Street and see how it's doing. I hope I can make it there before they shut the street down. I am going to squeak through that red light before I get caught in it. You guys do not know where we're at. We are on the drag, Guadalupe. This is the western border of the University of Texas. All these little shops on the right side. It's a really cool place. A lot of kids down here. A lot of people. A lot of cool people too. A lot of beautiful women and a lot of really handsome men. My daughter has moved there recently. All right, well, you know what? Austin's not a bad place. It really isn't. I love this place. It's my second home. I've been here for years now, but I have fallen in love with this city. And it's really not a bad place, just as long as you stay out of certain areas. First Amendment live stream panels, awesome. Wolf Rain, what's up? Good evening, young lady. We are live in Austin, Texas tonight. If your daughter ever needs any advice, or you ever want to, if you have questions about some of the areas that she goes to, send me a message. I'd be happy to talk to you. Believe me, I cover these streets extensively. Texas is full of beautiful people. That is right. Especially around the universities. So many beautiful women and really handsome men. It's not. It's great. Houston. I spent some time in Houston a while back. Houston it's not a lot like Austin, but I guess all big cities kind of remind each other of the same thing, you know. Yeah, send me a message if you need to. My first trip to Austin, 200,000 folks. Boy, I tell you what, that has changed. I think we're over 1 million now. We may even be pushing 2 million right now. I know we are the 11th largest in the country. So we are heading into the buildings, and I hope it doesn't screw up my signal. Love coming to the city, but I don't get to come down here with the show too often, like I said, because I usually use a Starlink satellite connection to stream from, and the last couple of days I've been testing out my Live View pack, so I can actually come down here and not worry about losing the connection because of the big buildings. I've been here since 1976. Lots of great people, lots of change. Boy, I tell you what, I can't imagine how much it's changed since 76. I got here in 2011, I think. Hang on, I gotta roll my window up. The air conditioner on that building is really loud. What was I saying? Oh, I got here in 2000. I think it was 2011, and this city is night and day different just since 2011. The skyline, there's no even you can't even compare the two. Yeah, from 76 to now, I can't imagine how much has changed. You know, and Austin used to be a Republican-controlled area. You know, it used to be, and now, I mean, it's completely changed politically, and it's going to change again. I keep telling people that. A lot of people are losing patience and losing hope, and I keep telling people, it's like, look, don't lose hope. This shit will self-correct. It will self-correct. But most people don't believe me. Been here since 93. Boy, has it changed. Yes, it has changed a lot. We're going to head over to 12th Street. We're going to go right up beside the Capitol. Back in the 70s, there was hardly no buildings over 3 stories. Yeah, and I think... Are you a 2006 baby? No, I'm not. I am a 1979 baby. 1979. Yeah, I know. I waited a little bit late in life to start a channel and start doing this public shit. But I wished I would have started it earlier. I really never thought I would have any success doing it. And now I'm doing it full time. So it's wild where life takes us. I was a telephone man forever. I've got a wild story. I was also homeless here in Austin at one point. I was born in 64. Killer Carla, that's in the chat right now, she doesn't live here in Austin, but that is my mother, and I think she was born in 54. Yep, the Capitol, I think there used to be a law that there could not be a building taller than the Capitol, right? Look at all of the stuff they've got going on over here. And I know this is for the game coming up. Yo, there's Bevo. Bevo's right over there, y'all. Do y'all see him? He's, they've got the, well, that may not be him, but that is his trailer. Bevo is right over there. They may have actually gotten him out of his trailer already, but let's see. I was going to say I was born here in 68 and there was no skyline in the 70s. Yep, Wolf Rain, I thought so. Miss Jane, I kind of miss those days. Born in 64, we used to go through the Capitol. And that's, you know, I remember when I was a kid, we would, my parents would bring me and my brother down here. There is Bevo's trailer right there. Do y'all see it? That is Bevo's trailer. Dude, what are you doing? I need over. What are you doing? Good Lord, man. You got a green light, bro. Hey, you got a green light. I don't think this guy knows what he's doing, y'all. And now I'm sitting in the middle of an intersection. Dude, please just go. I'm starting to get a road rage. We're going to have an incident, y'all. We're going to have a road rage incident. That guy has no clue what he's doing. I'm sorry if I missed some chats there. We saw it when it was Young City. I really wished I could have been around back then. Let's see, where is this? This is 9th. We'll turn on the 9th and head over. I didn't see anything but my mom's butt in 64, but you're right, everything is outgrowing our history. You didn't see anything but your mom's butt. Yes, everything is outgrowing. It's really, really sad. It really is. Is 8th Street a one-way? I actually think it is a one-way. It's pretty much a hidden gem. Waymo, Waymo, Waymo. We're on Waymo Patrol, Miss Butterfly. We are on Waymo Patrol in downtown Austin. I'm going to catch a Waymo. I'm going to catch a Waymo acting like an idiot. I'm telling you right now, I am. Walked all over downtown and the drag. Yep, when I was homeless, this was the 7-Eleven that's right here in front of us to our left. That's where I used to get food all the time before I would go to my little hiding spot and sleep. Right there at that 7-Eleven. All right. 64 just for... Oh, I was a newborn in 60... I thought you were looking at your mom's butt. Man, there's Butterfly. Good evening. I was hoping we would catch you in here tonight. Yes, we're having a good show tonight. We are in downtown Austin. We're about to go see if we can make it up 6th Street real quick. I don't know if we're going to be able to, but we're definitely going to try. I hope the audio is still sounding good. I was homeless also before. Well, Melody, I was homeless for about 6 months in the city, and I was able to, thank God, work my way out of it. Was very fortunate to have that chance. And then met my wife, and now we have a growing family. Was very, very fortunate. My story. Not a lot of people make it out like that. Butterfly. How has your week been doing, Miss Butterfly? Butterfly is our resident teacher. She is our resident teacher. All right, we got to get around this cat right here. Man, it's busy down here tonight, y'all. It is busy. We're going to take 7th Street down to 35, and then we're going to go come up 6th. And we may even run down there and run around Rainey Street for a minute. We'll go see if we can't catch us a ripper. 1.5 years. Well, see, you worked. I worked too, but my job was a little bit different. I actually, I did day labor out of the Home Depot. 150 bucks a day. Some of the hardest work I've ever done in my life, man. Some of the hardest work I've ever done in my entire life was at that point. Yeah, it's going to be a big issue during this election, Butterfly, which is why I think what we do and what I do is so important, honestly, because it is going to be a huge, huge hot button in this election. The homelessness is out of control here in Austin, and these politicians, if they wanted to, they could do something about it. They could start funding services right now. With the $500 million that they're spending, they could fund services and start helping people work off the street. It could happen. Yeah, for sure. If you go down to Rainey Street, I wouldn't even trust that. Y'all, I have a witness. A guy that I've been working with, he was down at a bar on Rainey Street, and he was drugged. He had one drink, and he ended up in the gutter outside. He knows who drugged him. I know who drugged him, and I know what he was drugged with. He actually went to the ER that night, and they tested him. And I'm going to tell you right now, as a heads up, you need to watch for a drug called BDO. B as in boy, D as in David, O as in ocean. It's a primary alcohol that metabolizes into GHB in your system. What are we doing here? This guy just got out. What are you doing? You're just sitting here. Stupid. People are just sitting in a lane of traffic. All right. Welcome to 6th Street, my friends. Welcome to the Dirty Sixth. They are about to shut this area down, so it's kind of good that we got here when we did. The Dirty Sixth. Get the windows down so we can hear what's happening out here. I have some plans to start coming down here on the weekends and doing some filming. I want to catch some of the craziness that happens here on camera. All right. Niches. Yes, Austin traffic. No, I don't. No way. Catch my friend Alex Stringer down here tonight on a pedicab somewhere. Maybe I should hire him to take us and do a stream on a pedicab one night. Do y'all see the halo cameras? I don't know if y'all caught that, but those are the halo cameras. Dang cyber trucks. Why the shutdown? They will shut 6th Street down to all traffic. I think they do it at like 8 o'clock. Yep, it's going to get wild. They make their own rules, making me irritated. That guy was just sitting in the middle of the street, just sitting there. Didn't even have his hazards on. Melody, I mean, it's not too bad right now, actually. It's going to get a lot worse when they shut down 6th Street. It will get a lot worse for sure. We're going to head over to Rainey Street right now. We're going to go check out and see if we can find us a ripper. What do y'all think? Club 420. The dispensary is now open. I cannot believe they have a club like that down here. And they're selling dope in there in the city. Just, they don't care. I mean, I don't have a problem with people smoking dope. It's not my thing, but it's never been my thing. I knew Butterfly was going to go to the game. I was going to ask you about that. I'm jealous. Jealous. I have never been to a UT game. Never. Oh man, the wind is getting the mic. Sorry. Alright. Rainey Street's probably going to be a little on the loud side tonight. Usually is anyway. Alright. Hey. What are you doing? Man, people drive like absolute shit down here. And I'm not even kidding you. I don't want to sound like an old fogey. Butterfly's right. They make up their own rules. Why are you not going to the... I'm not a real sports fan, to be quite honest. I've just never really... You know what I mean? Just never really gotten into it. But I think Butterfly will probably have enough fun for all of us. Butterfly and the other Butterfly have been here with this channel since we started growing, actually. They are my Butterfly moderator squad, and they do a hell of a job with it. And I do appreciate that. Thank you, everybody. Give them a nice round of applause. They will start pouring out in bars and tie up traffic, so they just get it closed down. They close down 6th Street every weekend, Friday and Saturday night. It's closed down. Yes, it is. Drive like that because it's how they drive in their own country. Just say, don't mince words. Since it's a night game and I have to go. All right, Butterfly, I am jealous that she gets to go to these games all the time. I'm like, man, I need to get me some season tickets. I went to the UT Cotton Bowl game in 1979. That was the year I was born. I was born December of 1979. The Cotton Bowl. I've been to the Cotton Bowl several times. UT Cotton Bowl game. I think, if I'm not mistaken, my parents went to a concert, a ZZ Top concert at the Cotton Bowl way back in the day, like in the 70s. Yep, park and walk to 6th Street. And that, I was going to do that the other night. This was a couple of weekends ago. I was going to actually go. It was a Saturday night. I was going to go down and walk around down there and just do some filming. And long story short, I started looking for parking, and I found a parking spot. It took me forever to find that one parking spot, and then I found out they wanted like $40 freaking for like 2 hours. I was like, excuse me? Earl Campbell. Man, that's a name from the past. Linda, you got me on my knees, Linda. Miss Linda's in the chat. I'm sorry, Miss Linda. I gotta sing you your song. I'm not gonna be singing tonight, though. That was it. Lots of hit and runs. The only bowls I went to is when my parents dragged me to. I have never been to a bowl game. I've only been to, I don't even think I've ever been to a Cowboy game. We used to go to the Ranger game. I've been to the Dallas Stars, the Texas Rangers, but I don't think I've ever been to a big football game. Now, my friend of mine here in Austin, Matt McCowiak, he is leading the charge to bring a Major League Baseball team to Austin, and I hope he's successful. Joe Montana was Notre Dame's QB, and he got my attention. Joe Montana. Man, oh man. Turn around I can't do it tonight. I got a mic. My mic's too close. You guys are going to hear it. $30 ticket for a carnival ride. Yikes. Yes, that's Miss LKI. That is Miss Linda. I used to call her Licky. like her screen name, but obviously her name is not Licky. I'm in a turn only and didn't realize it. That sucks. I don't know if... Okay, yep, I'm going to be able to get through. I'm sorry, Miss Linda, for trying to pronounce your screen name. Earl Campbell was the man back then. Yeah, Earl Campbell. You know, every time somebody says Earl Campbell's name, I think about that sausage. Isn't there a sausage, like an Earl Campbell sausage or something like that? I've been to the Astros and go to the Spurs. See, the Astros and the Spurs. Spurs is basketball, right? $30 ticket for a carnival ride. No, you're not strange at all. I just found you tonight. I'm sorry if I'm... No, you're not strange at all. You are good to go. Hey, we are all strange here, okay? Yeah, it was a turn-only lane. You know what? Everybody else just makes up their own rules, so I should have just went straight. We're just trying to get to Rainey Street. It's right there. We're just trying to get to Rainey Street. Oh, hey. Hang on. Yeah. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah. Huh? It's good to meet you too. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for the support. All right. Sorry, y'all. All right, let's go. That was very nice of them. Somebody over there recognized the Dash Mobile. Earl Campbell sausage. Yes, it's good sausage. Mr. Man, if you were the one that I just saw at Cesar Chavez and 35, thanks for saying hi. I appreciate that. Very nice of you. All right, we are going, let's see, we're that's going to think we're weird. I sing. I'm not any good at it, but I'm not embarrassed to do it. Lasted because it is good. Yes, it is. It is. Yes, we are weird people. No, it doesn't have dash. No, not yet. I've thought about doing that, but I'm not going to do that. I think he probably recognized me from TV. Or it could be the dish on the top of the Dash Mobile. Get an autograph. Yeah, you know, this is growing. What we're doing here in Austin, I mean, we're growing, and it's very awesome. And I'm extremely fortunate to be in this position, and it's all because of you guys. Look at the stream tonight, man. We've got more. Oh my God, the Dodgers lost. That sucks. We've got more folks in the chat tonight than we have had in a long time, and I appreciate each and every one of you. We are going right by Lady Bird Lake right now. We're going to basically the back way to Rainey Street. This is where kind of to the left and up the street just a little ways is where the guy supposedly, and I will put brackets around supposedly, shot himself in the head not long ago. And yeah, he definitely could be watching the stream, and that's what I'm saying. That's what kind of scares me about this gang that I've been kind of going after the last few days, and knowing they're pissed off at me. It's not, I'm on a 3-second delay, so it's not really that hard to figure out where I'm at, especially if I'm sitting in traffic. I have camped in Austin plenty. I have too. Probably more than I would like. Oh man, so I'm gonna show you guys an area that we're about to drive through right now. Martin Gutierrez is a Lady Bird Lake victim, and the last video that we have of him, the very last video that we have of Martin alive before he went missing, the night that he went missing, was right here. It was right here at this little, it looks like a little turnaround thing right in front of us. He came from a bar. Rainey Street is to our right. He came from a bar down on Rainey Street, and he stopped in this little cul-de-sac looking thing here, and he was talking to a person in a white SUV, and then he kept walking off to the left side of your screen, and he was found a week later dead in the water, sadly. That was Martin Gutierrez. I know Martin's brother, Mitchell, really well. We've worked on this case a lot together, and his family is still distraught over Martin's death. This is Rainey Street, guys. This is the infamous Rainey Street. Should I start yelling and asking people if they've seen a ripper? I don't know. That lady right there, she looks squirrely. I don't know. That could be a ripper. It could be a female. For real. Definitely could be female. Man, Rainey Street is absolutely dead right now. We do not know who was in the SUV. There was not a front license plate, and we didn't get a shot of the back license plate. Yup. What do I hear? Uh-oh. That ain't Garth Brooks, is it? It's country music. Oh, no. That's some good music. Woo! Get after it. Rainey Street Ripper, y'all. Any of you guys over there seen a ripper? Come on. Man, that's a big change in music from country to this booty shaking music. I need to get out and get on the hood and give you guys a show. What do you think? Poor Small. You saw a ripper in New Orleans. That's scary. Hang on, the wind's starting to blow on the microphone. My father grew up across the highway from Rainey Street. This area has changed a lot. I mean, this area right here is hopping right now compared to 6th Street. Yeah. A lot of people out here. And there is Clive. Right there is where Martin was drinking the night he went missing. And that is also where the guy was telling you about. Man, there's a bubble floating. How the hell did a bubble float in the Dashmobile? What? There was a bubble floating in here. How did that happen? I didn't see any bubbles outside. And there is Luster Pearl. Luster Pearl is another hot spot for Rainey Street victims. Luster Pearl and Clive, those two bars. Let's see what I miss here. Austin's Way. I remember the Hippie Hollow in Austin. Oh, Hippie Hollow. I went to Hippie Hollow once, and I will never do that again. Oh, shit. You guys still here? My dadgum computer just closed on me. Are we still live? Alright, I hope we're still live. Hope I didn't just screw it up. Blowing bubbles! Excuses. I went to Hippie Hollow once, and I will never do it again. Yeah, Hippie Hollow is a wild place. For those that do not know, Hippie Hollow is our local, is my mic not working? Yeah, my mic's working, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, Hippie Hollow is our local nudist place. All the naked people are there. Naked old people at that. Naked old white people. Hang on, I got a mouthful of food. I really hope that bubble wasn't a spirit, because I killed it. I don't want to be killing any spirit. Let's see. Peace and Grace says, I went to Hippie Hollow after all-nighter following a Grateful Dead full moon. Yeah, I bet that was crazy. Hippie Hollow is a wild place out there. It can be. Mark, come on. You and I, before next storm season. See, Mark and I are going to start next year, next storm season. Mark and I are going to start, we're going to start chasing on video together. He just doesn't know it yet. I need a good forecaster. I've got the stream, and I need a good forecaster. Look at that. They have had an accident up there. They have had an accident. Oh, you know what that is? I smell it. This is another gas leak right here at Riverside and 35. Yep, it's another gas leak. I can smell it. This is the second gas leak in Austin today. Second, apparently pretty bad gas leak. Let's see. Linda's been twice. First was a drive-by on a boat. Second was in person, but fully clothed. She added that. Linda added that in. But I was clothed, y'all. I was clothed. Yes, you know what? When I went to Hippie Hollow, I was clothed as well. Fully clothed. It is still there, if you can believe that. And they are still naked. I think COVID kind of put a kink in their... put a kink. I think COVID kind of put a kink in their chain for a little bit. But they are back and as naked as ever, from what I understand. So this is not a car accident. This is a gas leak over there. Another gas leak. Seems sabotagey. Yep. Either that or there's an 811 technician that has absolutely no idea what he's doing. Which, it could be either one, to be quite honest. No, I don't think that's the case. I don't think they're sabotaging. I think it's just a series of unfortunate events. We're heading down Riverside Drive. And if I don't get my windows up, you are going to kill me for all the extra noise. The stories I have on that place, never again will I go there. Look, I think it's one of those places that if you're not into it, then you're going to have a really bad time. But if you are into it, if you know what I mean, then you're going to have a great time. I can tell you, I would not go there. Lake Austin, the pier, was my hangout. I have never been there. The pier, I've heard of that place. What did Zero say? Hold on, did he say something crazy? Nothing built to put a mask on. I'm sorry, the chat's moving faster than I'm used to at the moment, and it's hard for me to keep up. So if I miss a chat from you guys, just know that it's not on purpose, and I do apologize. Be honest, it wasn't anything bad if your mind can handle being naked in public. Well, I can tell you right now, my mind can't. I mean, I don't mind people being naked. I mean, it is what it is. But it's not for me. It is not for me. The Armadillo World Headquarters was the place. Man, I read about the Armadillo World Headquarters. I read about places like the Broken Spoke and the Continental Club back where Hank Williams Sr. had his last concert. Do you guys know who the Texas Tornadoes are? Hey, baby, que paso? Something you're only vato. Anyway, that is Doug Somm started the Texas Tornadoes. It used to be his band, Doug Somm and the Sir Douglas Quintet. Anyway, the drummer for the Tornadoes is a friend of mine. He lives here in Austin, and he still plays down at the Mercado on South First weekly. Wasn't for me either, but I smiled and left gracefully. The birthday suit. Yep. If you can't handle being naked, you probably want to stay away from Hippie Hollow. I wouldn't even boat too close to that place. UT Austin Police Department. All right. Man, tomorrow we're going to have a good... Let's see, what did I do here? Okay, we're going to head over to 71. Ben White, yep. Austin Opry. I didn't know that Austin had an Opry. That's pretty cool. That was your only... Yes, you're my only vato. Yeah, anyway, they're really awesome. I met him by Dash, doing what I do here. And he started following and liked what I was doing and the difference that we were making here in Austin. And yeah, we got the hookup. And we're disconnected, guys. I think I offended the gods again. I offended the gods again. I hope you guys didn't hear my Funyun joke. That was probably not smart. Back lagging. Good. Alright, awesome. Hopefully you guys missed the Funyun joke. Got DQ. Orale vato. My wife is Hispanic. She is a vato. Missed it. I'll tell you anyway. I said if you go out to Hippie Hollow, it's a bunch of old people that's naked. I said, you walk behind them and you look at their ass and it's like rust marks, Get it? Like, I mean, that's what I think of when you see like a skinny old butthole. It's like a Funyun. It just, anyway. All right, we're back. I'm sorry. I am sorry. That is always a bad area. I should have known better than to come down here. I really am. I should have known better. I am very, very sorry. And you guys, happening. See, we're disconnected again. What the fudge, man? Are you kidding me? Are we back, y'all? I'm sorry. I'm sorry that it keeps doing that. I don't know what the heck. I will never come down here again. Do not be sorry for the caps. Yes, it is a skinny butthole. A skinny old man butthole. Looks like a Funyun. Funyun with rust stains. Like the hard water stains on the bathtub. That's what a skinny old butthole looks like. It's like an inverted balloon knot. I'll just shut up. Seriously, this has gone off the rails. This has gone so far off the rails. Yes, this is Documenting Austin. Dash for short. Documenting Austin streets and homeless. Butthole. We're in an area down here where it's going to stop glitching. Yes, this is Documenting Austin. My name is Jamie. I am your host. And we normally do not go this far off the rails, to be quite honest. I have no clue what's happening tonight. I am so caught up in the chat with you guys that I'm not even paying a bit of attention to what's happening in Austin. And I am sorry. We are just talking and chatting, and I am not paying a bit of attention to what's happening. See, I didn't even notice that the windows were streaky. And that literally drives me crazy. I didn't even know that the windows were that way. Let's see. Fire alarm, hazardous condition. There's nothing going on. Don't say butthole. Yes, they did give him a stay of execution last night. Yes, salty humor. I am really not a joke-telling kind of person. I don't know what's happened tonight. I mean, I love to laugh, and I love jokes, but I'm really not the kind of funny guy. Yeah, they did give him that. Oh, man. Yeah, I got some serious thoughts on that case. I spent the last 2 days reading the trial transcripts from the original trial, and then from the original trial, and then from the appeal. And I don't have a very good opinion of him, to be quite honest. I don't. You know, I listen to what all everybody is saying on social media, and then I'm like, you know what? I want to know what actually happened. So I go, because I'm a journalist and I do actual work sometimes, I went on Pacer and I did buy the transcripts from the trial. And it's 100% litigated, and he should not be put to death. So, Robert Roberson. I mean, if there's a legit reason to look into it more, then why in the F didn't they do it? See, and that's the thing. I don't know why they didn't do it before, to be honest. I don't know why it's come down to the end like this. That's what doesn't make sense to me. I mean, look, if you look at the court history of the case, he has had multiple appeals. It's been in front of multiple courts, and he's been struck down, and it's gotten to this point. Now, look, the thing that everybody on social media keeps pointing to, there's two things. One, the detective that originally investigated the case is now a firm believer of his innocence. But what people on social media are not telling you is that detective turned into an activist. He is a minister, and he is against all death penalty cases. It's not just that one. And, you know, it's just, there's certain things, when you look at that detective and his activism over the death penalty, it's a lot of cases. It's not just this one. And two, they point at his mental health issues. And I agree, that is a big issue that needs to be talked about and litigated. But everybody just keeps saying autism. I'm not a doctor. I'm not an expert on mental health. But, I don't know. Peace and Grace is leaving. Shaken baby syndrome, autism diagnosed after prison and asked. Yeah, the injuries. Yeah, he did. And here's the bad thing about that, about shaking the baby. There was his significant other. I don't believe that it was his wife, but there's a lady named Teddy. Now, see, she has watched him shake the baby on occasion. The baby cried every time that she was with the dad. She had not lived with the man very long. They just got custody of her. Now, the other thing that really throws me off with this whole case is the fact that the night that this incident took place, Teddy was in the hospital having a hysterectomy. Robert was pissed because he's lagging so much. What the heck is happening? I'm sorry, y'all. If it's lagging this much, I am extremely sorry. I haven't had these kind of issues today. Or since yesterday, actually. It's been actually really stable. I am very, very sorry. Let me look at what's happening. I bet I probably started 1 million new streams. Jesus Christ, I have. Oh, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I am very, very sorry. I've started 1 million new streams on X. Okay, well, I will have to do something to fix this because this is not gonna work. Gosh dog it. Hang on, I'm trying to look and see if I can do something real quick. I'm just running along, bumping my gums and not even checking. Jeffrey, I'm sorry. I will, like I said, we had much more success before tonight. Melody, Butterfly is the nicest. She really is. Butterfly is awesome. It's funny because when Butterfly was the first Butterfly, and then eventually Butterfly 71 came in, and I thought that they were messing with me. I was like, what in the world? What is the chances of 2 butterflies coming into this same small channel? And I thought they were messing with me. But they're not. They're really, really awesome people. Texas Cutie, no need to apologize for any buffering. It happens. Yeah, I just, I thought I had it licked. I thought I had those issues licked. There's just certain parts of town that I can't go into because I lose connection. Yes, Jeffrey has been here for I think you've been here for over a month, right, Jeffrey? I really did think they were messing with me at first. I was like, what are the odds? And, the more this grows, my presence on YouTube is relatively small compared to Twitter. Twitter is where my main audience is at. And I've picked up a lot of haters and a lot of trolls over there. And, I hate to see that when it happens. Every once in a while, we'll get a troll over here on YouTube. Yes, Pedro, that's it. You're going to have to change your name to Hummingbird. That's why I put Butterfly. I said a picture of the butterfly. Yeah, it's Butterfly and B71. When Butterfly and Butterfly 71 are on, it's B71 and just Butterfly. They are the best mods on YouTube. I'm not even kidding you. They can do their business. Let's see here. I just got a Wait, what? I just got a message. Let me see what this is. What happened here? Wait a minute. Weapon. Okay. Sorry, y'all. A bunch of people are sending me messages right now. There's a lot of pissed off people that I'm screwing the stream up. After I went and was like, today I told everybody value better, and then we start doing this shit tonight. I am sorry. Look, there is still no homeless folks living at Man Shack and Ben White. That's pretty interesting that they're not here anymore. I just wonder where they went to. 14 likes, come on, we can make it to 20. I'm in a temporary ban from X at the moment. Don't feel bad about that. I think a lot of people are on a ban from X. I lost, just in the last few days, I lost several hundred followers on X. They do these purges every once in a while, and then everybody starts getting banned and our follower count drops. And it really kind of sucks. I mean, follower count, so X is the only place I'm monetized. And follower count does not equal better monetization or better money. But obviously, the more people that you have that's following, the more people you have, watching your content. And so, the more money you make. But, yeah, I don't know. A little too passionate about politics. That's all of us right now. I try to stay away from politics as much as possible with Dash because of what we do and the work that we're trying to do. I feel like, I can do more if I'm not polarizing or alienating people. We're actually going to run through the Barton Creek Greenbelt while we're over here. If there's anybody living there right now, and you can only really catch them at the end. Never mind that silly name. Right or left? I am a righty, I can tell you that. There you go. Miss Linda just said it for me. But like I said, I'm not overtly political on the shows or in my social media feeds. This is the Brody Oak Shopping Center, and I have met and started getting to know the guy that owns this whole place, and he is pissed at how much homelessness has wrecked his businesses here. There's so many break-ins and vandalisms and things like that. I'm talking about, for most of you Austinites, I'm talking about the area that is behind the old Toys R Us. All of this is about to be torn completely down. You're going to be quiet? No, don't be quiet. Don't be... Bitch. Are you kidding me? Melody, are you a passionate Politico? I'm guessing you're a passionate Politico too. Look, it's a space for people on the left and the right, and we can all be friends. Know what I mean? That's my goal, is to have everybody together in one big mashed up hippie hollow of a channel. All right. Yep, there's nobody living down here right now, it looks like. I saw a homeless woman on Man Shack, William Cannon, and it was walking in front. And that's scary. They do that a lot for whatever reason. She was talking to herself and went into the CVS. That's scary. There are certain areas where you go for fish store, and my hubby packs. He won't go there if he... Yeah, I pack. I never leave my house without my pistol, and I don't even go and take the trash out anymore without it, just because you never know what's gonna happen. Did I miss something from Zero? I don't really get into shit. They are okay. So all of this is being torn down, and they are gonna build. It's gonna be just like the Domain. It's gonna be a bunch of mixed residential and commercial spaces. They are modeling it after the Domain. And it sucks. Zero is all into politics. I can tell you that right now. I am out of water. Zero is a political force to be reckoned with. All the time, keep it with ya. Absolutely. All right. You know, I gave my brother a gun not long ago, and my favorite gun that I've ever owned, this is probably going to make some of you, if you guys are gun guys, I'm going to make you sick at your stomach right now. But I carry a Smith & Wesson M&P 40 caliber. That's what I carry now. But the gun that I carried before that was one of my favorite guns I've ever had, and it was a Taurus 9mm, if you can believe that. It's like a $250 gun, but it was my favorite gun I've ever shot. It never jammed. It's easy to take apart. It's easy to clean. It's a banging gun. And you're not anything political. Me either. Don't worry about that. But anyway, yeah, it's an awesome gun, and I loved that gun. And I gave it to my brother, and now I want it back because it's such a good shooting gun. I do like my M&P 40 that I'm using right now. It is the only thing that I do not like so much about it is that it has the capacity is low. Like my Taurus that I was carrying, I think it carried like 13 plus one in the chamber. And my M&P, I can carry 7 with, or 8 with 1 in the chamber. So, and we're disconnected. Jesus Christ almighty. I will never use the live pack again. I will never use the live pack again. That is it. I'm going back to Starlink. This is ridiculous. Jesus, I've got so many lives over on X. It's not even funny. I feel stupid. There's so many of them. Melody says, be right back. I need over. I need over. We're going to take a run up this way. We're going to go up 360 real quickly. Because I heard... Let's see here. Come on, boys. Let's roll. We should make a run through the Barton Square. Come on, boys. You know what? We're going to go right down here and make a U-ey. Hang on, I'm not looking at the chat, guys. I'm sorry. If y'all can give me just a sec. It's overtaxed towers. Probably is right now with all the F1 traffic and such. Melody, you want to learn about Starlink? Well, guess what? Like I have. God dang it. We're disconnected again. I'm not going to be able to do this much longer, y'all. I'm sorry. This is really chapping my ass right now. We've been on the live pack and no issues. And then tonight, it's like every freaking... I'm sorry, y'all. I keep hearing a siren, but I don't see it. I hear it, but I don't see it. Clapping that ass. Starlink's good. Yes, Starlink is good as long as you're not under the bridges. Oh, I see the... There's actually a lot of red lights coming up behind me. We're getting on to Mopac. traffic is getting really bad in the south part of Austin tonight. If you guys are out and about, watch out. Please don't go. Nah. I'd be something. Man, I'm telling you, every time I hear this thing disconnect, it makes me want to toss it out the window, and I'm not even kidding you. I'm running on have you guys ever heard of Live View? It's called a Live View pack. Basically, it takes 2 to 3 cell connections and bonds it into one. So I'm using T-Mobile and AT&T, and it's very expensive. And I was hoping to be able to lose an expense, because Starlink cost me anywhere between $350 and $500 a month, depending on how much I'm using it. And the Live pack costs me about $250 a month. So, and we've been using the Live pack. I stopped using the Live pack for a while while streaming. I would use it when I was out, but not for this show. And then we started, I guess yesterday, I think it was yesterday, we started using the Live pack and was having really good results with it. And every time I mention Starlink, then I lose my connection. So I don't know what the hell's happening, but we're going to figure it out. I don't know if you guys can see the skyline of Austin back there. Beautiful little city. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to start. Let's see, it is 8. Let's see, we've been live for 2 hours. Yep, we're going to start wrapping it up, guys. 2 hours. Man, it goes by so quick. And you know what? I didn't document a damn thing out here. I've been just doing nothing but bumping my gums with you guys. I'm sorry. The chat's been really good tonight, and this has just flown by. And I haven't documented anything in Austin. Starlink and Butthole are the unsolved. Yeah, see, I'm like Ron Burgundy. If you put it in the chat, the chances are I'll read it. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Anchorman, where it's like he will read anything put on the teleprompter. It's so funny. Yes, Jeffrey, I got you tonight. Could they be interfering? I don't think so, because I remember back before I had Starlink, I was having a lot of these same issues. So I don't think they're interfering with each other. I think it's just, like I said, we're moving around cell towers, and so this Live pack is much, much better if I stay in one spot. I mean, much, much better if I stay in one spot. Now, if I get out moving around like this, then it starts to suck. Well, good, Melody. Send me a message if you want, if you want to chat, send me a message, Streets of Austin at protonmail.com. Or you can find me on X at documentingatx. Down in the thing there, it says my website, -atx.net. You can also find my contact stuff from my website if you ever want to send me a message. -atx.net is my website. Anyway, I'm getting a sleepy eye, man. I've been going, I started working this morning at about 7. I went live at 9, so yeah, it's been a long day. I'm going 7 days a week right now. I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. But I am very much looking forward to the day when I can take a day off. It's just not going to happen anytime soon. Yes, we are on in the mornings. Usually right around 9 a.m. You're going to find us out here. And you will find us out here in the morning about 9 a.m. We get to go home and take a nap and then get up and do it all over again. In the morning, I will go back on Starlink and we'll make a comparison. But anyway, guys, I appreciate everyone being on here and hanging out. Yes, I was way down south. I'm coming up from the Ben White area right now. But I really appreciate everyone being on and hanging out. It's really awesome of you guys to be here. But MAGA Mike is in the house. Missed you, MAGA Mike. I may have Joe with me out here. I'm not sure. It depends on if I can drag him out of bed in the morning. No, he probably will be out here with me. Joe loves to come do the shows with me, and I very rarely get a chance to take him anymore, so probably going to have him out here. Yes, Mark, you guys have a great night. Miss Butterfly, I will be back out here in the morning. If you are out or if you're chilling around 9 o'clock, would love for you to come back in and say hi. Yep, the links are in the About section. You can also, the other website, I can't remember what it is, ATX Dashboard, atxdashboard.com. You can. There's also ways to contact and such there. I have several different websites that we're using right now. Yeah, it's easier if you stay on YouTube for sure. If you want to watch this show, it's easier. Guys, I appreciate everybody. Thank y'all very much for being in. I haven't done a night stream in quite some time, and I am exhausted. So, you guys, everybody have a great night. Catch us in the morning at 9 a.m. Stop back in and get to see Austin during the daytime.